On our website, you can get PDF learning materials for free. Please visit englist.me.
Chancellor.
A senior official or administrator, particularly in a university or government. The person who is the head of the government in some European countries, such as Germany.
Examples:
Chancellor of the Exchequer, Associate Chancellor. The Chancellor of the University made an important announcement regarding the budget.
Diplomat.
A person appointed by a government to conduct diplomacy, equals the management of relationships between countries, with one or more other countries or international organizations.
Examples:
Allied diplomat, expel a diplomat. The senior diplomat worked tirelessly to negotiate a peace treaty between the two countries.
Opportune.
Suitable or happening at a time that is suitable or convenient for a particular purpose.
Examples:
Opportune occasion, an opportune remark. The phone rang at the most opportune time.
Disguise.
To hide or alter someone's appearance to deceive or mislead others.
Examples:
Disguise my feelings. Disguise his voice. Later, it turned out that the politician disguised the fact from the public.
Makeshift.
Serving as a temporary substitute or solution, improvised.
Examples:
Makeshift shelter. A makeshift solution. The team set up a makeshift tent for shelter during the storm.
Camouflage.
An outward appearance that conceals the underlying essence of something, the way of concealing troops or military equipment so they cannot be seen against the surrounding environment.
Examples:
Camouflage clothing. Work as camouflage. They utilized branches of trees as camouflage.
Rooftop.
The upper surface or cover of a building's roof, often used for recreational or other purposes.
Examples:
Rooftop live. Rooftop deck. They held the dinner party on the rooftop terrace, enjoying the beautiful view of the city.
Hindrance.
An obstacle or barrier that prevents progress or interferes with accomplishing a task or goal.
Examples:
Hindrance to progress. Logistical hindrance. The language barrier can be a hindrance to effective communication.
Intercept.
To stop and catch someone or something to prevent them from continuing to a destination.
Examples:
Intercept an enemy force. Intercept X-rays. It is illegal to intercept police radio.
Whistle.
To make a high-pitched sound by forcing breath through a small opening, usually with the lips or fingers, Noun, a piece of equipment that forces air or steam against an edge or into a cavity, and so produces a loud shrill sound.
Examples:
Whistle a tune. Whistle for help. The employee decided to whistleblow on the company's illegal activities.
Grandchild.
A child of someone's son or daughter.
Examples:
Grandchild-grandparent relationship. Grandchild development. The grandparents take care of their grandchild while the parents are at work.
Drone.
A low continuous humming noise, someone who takes more time than necessary, a pilotless aerial vehicle that is operated by remote control.
Examples:
Drone flight. The speaker's drone. He heard a drone of sirens roar from the neighboring town.
Cyber warfare.
The use of digital technologies, such as hacking, viruses, and other malicious tactics, to disrupt, damage, or destroy computer systems, networks, and electronic devices, to cause harm to individuals, governments, or organizations.
Examples:
Cyber warfare defense. Cyber warfare threats. Experts warn that cyber warfare attacks are becoming increasingly sophisticated and difficult to detect.
Constellation.
A group of stars that form a recognizable pattern and have a name, a group of related or similar ideas, things, or people.
Examples:
The stars of the Scorpion constellation. Northern constellation. Navigators still use the Little Bear constellation at sea.
Broaden.
To make or become wider or more extensive, to make or become more tolerant or liberal.
Examples:
Broaden students' knowledge. Broaden their horizon. The company broadened its product line to include more customer options.
Worldview.
A particular philosophy or cognitive orientation of life or conception of the world.
Examples:
Mainstream worldview. The worldview of the ancient civilization. The war between the two countries was also a battle between competing worldviews.
Outskirt.
The part of a town or city away from the center, typically the suburbs, the fringe or border of something.
Examples:
The outskirt of the forest. On the western outskirts. The outskirt of the city was quieter and more peaceful than the busy downtown area.
Expulsion.
The act of forcing someone to leave a place or organization, especially permanently.
Examples:
Expulsion of gas. Forceful expulsion. The ambassador's expulsion was a sign of the deteriorating relations between the two countries.
Balk.
To hesitate or stop abruptly before completing an action, often due to fear, uncertainty, or opposition, to refuse to comply with or agree to something.
Examples:
balk at extra work, balk in fear. After her first attempt to bake a cake failed, she didn't balk at trying again.
Determinant.
A factor, circumstance, or condition that contributes to the shaping, influencing, or determining of a particular outcome or result.
Examples:
environmental determinant, a determinant of crop yields. One determinant of success is having a positive attitude and a strong work ethic.
Disparate.
Very different or distinct from something else, and is not connected or comparable in any way.
Examples:
disparate impact, physically disparate location. The organization worked to bring together disparate groups in the community.
Insurmountable.
Impossible to overcome or conquer, too difficult or daunting to overcome.
Examples:
insurmountable odds, insurmountable disadvantage. The challenge seemed insurmountable, but they overcame it with hard work and determination.
Deport.
To force someone to leave a country, typically on the grounds of illegal status or for having committed a crime.
Examples:
deport a refugee, deport dissidents from the party. The government has decided to deport illegal immigrants back to their home countries.
Veil.
A piece of fine cloth worn by women to cover or conceal the face. Verb, to cover, conceal, or obscure.
Examples:
veil of mystery, veil her face. He lifted her veil with both hands.
Detain.
To keep someone in official custody, to prevent them from leaving.
Examples:
detain a terrorist, detain for investigation. The police detained the suspect for questioning.
Imprison.
To confine a person to a prison, a detention facility, or a place of involuntary confinement.
Examples:
imprison a legal immigrant, imprison myself within the room. He was imprisoned for embezzlement.
Stylize.
To show, do, or represent something according to a particular style, especially a conventional one.
Examples:
stylize the behavior, stylize the design. She wore a colorful stylized scarf.
Immerse.
To become fully involved in a particular activity, to dip or submerge in a liquid, especially so that they or it are entirely covered.
Examples:
immerse the cloth in the dye, completely immerse the ingredient. He immersed himself in his research.
Weep.
To cry tears because of sadness, rage, or pain.
Examples:
Weep bitter tears. Weep for joy. I'm easily moved to tears, so I would weep in sympathy if I saw that movie.
Sever.
To break or separate something by cutting, especially suddenly and forcibly.
Examples:
Sever a rope. Sever a positive relationship. He severed a branch from a tree quickly.
Revisit.
To go to a place again, especially after a long period.
Examples:
Revisit a place. Revisit an old friend. We need to revisit this proposal as soon as the budget is more apparent than before.
Migrant.
A traveler who moves from one region or country to another, especially to find work or better living conditions, a bird or an animal that moves from one place to another.
Examples:
Migrant worker. The movement of migrant birds. The government revoked his license to employ migrant labor crews.
Contradictory.
Containing or consisting of conflicting or incompatible elements.
Examples:
Apparently contradictory. Contradictory evidence. His statements were contradictory, leaving the audience confused.
Censor.
A person or institution responsible for examining books, movies, and other forms of media to determine if they are harmful or offensive and should be banned or altered. An official in charge of banning or suppressing information.
Examples:
Censor a book. Censor a TV program. The newspaper editor decided to censor the controversial headline to avoid backlash.
Boundless.
Having no limits, limitless.
Examples:
Boundless imagination. Boundless energy. The boundless ocean stretched before them as far as the eye could see.
Interconnect.
To connect similar things.
Examples:
Directly interconnect with those systems. Human activities interconnect with the environment. Our system can now interconnect with other databases.
Speechless.
Unable to speak because of shock, fear, surprise, or other strong emotion, so impressive or awe-inspiring that one cannot find adequate words to express one's thoughts or feelings.
Examples:
Speechless reaction. Speechless with shock. The breathtaking view left me speechless for a minute.
Provoke.
To stimulate or give rise to a particular reaction or have a particular effect.
Examples:
Provoke a disease. Provoke a reaction. Her behavior provoked a quarrel between the couple.
Exposition.
A comprehensive description and explanation of an idea or theory, a collection of things, such as goods or works of art, etc., for public display.
Examples.
An international exposition. Rational exposition. The exposition in the novel provides background information on the characters and setting.
Unstage.
Onto or on a stage in a theater, in front of an audience.
Examples.
Appeared on stage. Walk on stage. He performed his magic trick on stage, leaving the audience in awe.
Gypsy.
The word gypsy is considered pejorative by many within the Romani community. The Romani people, an ethnic group originating from the Indian subcontinent, who migrated to Europe around the 14th century, known for their nomadic or semi-nomadic lifestyle, and they have a rich cultural heritage including music, dance, and traditional crafts.
Examples.
Gypsy lifestyle. Gypsy culture. The gypsy caravan traveled from town to town, never staying in one place for too long.
Hymn.
A song of praise or worship, especially one in a religious service or ceremony.
Examples.
A sacred hymn. Hymn tune. The congregation sang the hymn during the service.
Overcrowded.
Containing too many people or things in a particular space, making it cramped or uncomfortable.
Examples.
Overcrowded refugee camp. Overcrowded with passengers. The school district is facing a problem with overcrowded classrooms.